Chasing the stars, we'll stride into the dawn. Never back down till the battle is won. Face each foe with hearts brave and true, unafraid of the unknown, because I'll face it all with you.
Hello, I'm the review. I review you. This is my partner, Mr. It. Patreon request again today, JWittz' review of the board game Yu-Gi-Oh! Millennium.
Before I show you what you're about to see, I feel I need to preface it by letting you know that this is an official licensed Yu-Gi-Oh! Game.
Well, that's an encouraging start.
And it isn't from some no-name company either, like the Digimon board game we just did. This game comes from Mattel.
Well, I'm not really from Mattel. I'm actually from a smaller company that was purchased and leveraged by it.
A board game from 2002. Hey, Yug, I don't feel so good.
At least they clearly put effort into it.
You want to know something else? This is the best Yu-Gi-Oh! Game.
Now you've piqued my interest.
Either way, though, I am permanently bound by the curse of exploring crappy retro popular franchise board games.
It's your own fault, dude. You made this bed, now you have to sleep in it.
So, how do you steal the pieces? By dueling, of course.
Duh!
Why do the schools and hospitals have all the traps?
I've always said high school was a trap.
Whenever a battle begins, you'll randomly draw a battle card and play one of 3 different minigames to determine the victor. There's rock, paper, scissors, which is just rock, paper, scissors.
I imagine that tends to go a little something like this.
I choose rock. What do you choose, Merrick? Sorry, rock beats
There's also dice battles, where players roll the 2 different attack dice, and the player with the most hits wins.
And yet no Duke Devlin.
And finally, there's war.
For bombs and guns, and so much more, we celebrate the joys of war.
Well, let's not do that again.
If you lose a battle, you forfeit your main monster to the winner. If you have no monsters, you forfeit a trap tile. If you have neither, you lose your next turn and probably your remaining dignity for the rest of the game.
Ouch.
It also fits the Yu-Gi-Oh! Theme pretty well. No matter how good your monsters are, there's always somebody who can just...
Oh, that still hurts to this day.
They do a decent enough job with the big boss monsters. You know, Kaiba and Blue Eyes, Joey and Red Eyes, Yugi and Dark Magician.
To be fair, I feel like that's kind of hard to screw up.
But some other monsters make 0 sense. Why is Black Skull Dragon weaker than Red Eyes?
Okay, here's something I don't usually do. Look to another person's review for the answer. CR, in his Cheap Damage series, suggests that it's about the strategies each character has with each monster. So, maybe it's because Red Eyes has more potential?
Mai gets Harpy Lady, and that's it.
Well, to be fair, I'm pretty sure most of Mai's deck is just variations on Harpy Lady.
Now, I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt and assume that this game released before Battle City was localized in the West, so they probably didn't have the Amazonas monsters to work with.
Considering that it's nothing but early monsters and all the characters are wearing their Duelist Kingdom attire, that's a fair assessment.
She also has the best numbers for Yugi's Dark Sage and Yugi's Blackluster Soldier. Okay, that is just disrespectful. BLS is the card that Yugi uses to beat Mai. That is just blatantly lazy.
Yeah, I don't know about lazy, but definitely short-sighted.
The most important part about doing this is that you cannot resist uttering one of my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh! Catchphrases when doing so.
You triggered my trap card!
The one line even non-fans are aware of.
It's a celebration of gaming as a whole. Everything from card games to video games to puzzles to Dungeons and Dragons, yo-yos, digital pets, chess, Russian roulette, darts, mazes.
Me. Oh yeah, you heard that correctly. Russian roulette. Early manga / Season 0 Yu-Gi-Oh! Did not mess around.
These games are all named after their Japanese origins.
Proof enough that 4Kids had absolutely no say in the making of this game.
Dice games, for example, have a long history in Japan, especially in gambling circles and Yakuza. Or more wholesomely, maybe you've seen the word Saikoro used in the recent slice of life anime, After School Dice Club, where cute anime girls play board games together.
Ah, the series sounds perfect for you, JWittz.
Junkin is universally known and used everywhere in Japan.
How the hell do you do a tournament for rock, paper, scissors? Maybe Odd One's Out's idea for a snakes and ladders tourney has more merit than we realize.
There's the Tokyo University's Junkin Robot, which uses a high-speed camera to predict your movements and beat you at the game 100% of the time.
Do you want Skynet? Cause this is how you get Skynet!
On its own, it's just pretty good, but Yu-Gi-Oh! Millennium is the best Yu-Gi-Oh! Game. It is also the ugliest.
But true beauty is found within. Anyway, this review is good. I think it's safe to say the most interesting aspect of this review is the assertion that it's the best Yu-Gi-Oh! Game. And based on the argument given, yeah, he's right. The game does capture the spirit of at least early Yu-Gi-Oh! Not so much of what we know Yu-Gi-Oh! As today, but still. Check this video out. I'm a reviewer. You review it, I review you.